Welcome to Activation Nation podcast. We are here today kicking off the last month of the year, if we can even believe it, December 1st, and the closing of 2025. Feels a little bit
Jeez,
crazy, right?
absolutely insane.
I am joined today by Skylar Fobbs, our Senior Director of Sales in the US. And it's always fun to have Skylar on here and chat about all the things. He is an absolute wealth of knowledge and knows all there is to know at LifeVantage. And so I love having him on and having him share with us, and especially for this month, with it being, like I said, the last 30 days of 2025,
Yeah.
and we're really pushing to the end of the year. And not just that, but we've got some great things to use as you're pushing to the end of the year. So
Oh my, yes, yes, we do.
we're not skimping on trying to make sure that there are a lot of tools and things to utilize to really close out the year. And not, I don't even like to say hit the ground running in January, because I think it's more accurate to say continuing to run through
Mhm.
the end of the year and just right into January. And I think that's what so many, if not all of our consultants are doing right now. We've had so many great things going on. We just finished up some great sales with Black Friday, and just pushed right into that coming out of Momentum Academy. We've had a really fantastic end of the year, and some great things going. So I think that the momentum will continue in December, especially with some of the things that Skylar is going to share with us today about that we have going for you to utilize. So Sky, I don't want to take up any more time. I want to jump into and have you share some of the exciting things, like I said, that our field will be able to really use and take advantage of as they're continuing to push through 2025.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. And first off, just huge shout out to Mindy. She's a fantastic host for our Activation Nation. So we absolutely love hearing from you every single week, and you do a fantastic job with all of the guests that you have. So thank you for pouring into our field and providing this space and this content that they could continue to utilize to keep up the belief and to learn more on how they could build their business and have success here at LifeVantage.
Oh, thanks. It's fun. It's fun. Like a fun job.
Absolutely. Well, what I will say is we're kind of going with a different approach than what we've seen from years past here at LifeVantage, and that's all starting with December. So we know everybody's gearing up for January. It's the big month to go ahead and set your resolutions and make sure that 2026 is your year. And just some of the numbers that I've dove into is the 84% of Americans made a financial resolution from the last year. And in addition to that, you have about 74% of the individuals that make resolutions have also made a health resolution as well. And so I know that seems like the ultimate time for us to capitalize as we offer both health and financial options for people to go ahead and earn more through our compensation plan and leveraging that. And so everybody kind of gears up and gets ready for January's. And it's like, okay, well, January's coming. We'll go ahead and get through December, and then we'll hit it hard in January. But one of the things that I think a lot of people don't account for is that a lot of that buildup actually starts in the month of December. And there's a massive, massive market of, if you're trying to get people in January to commit to these resolutions and everything like that, chances are you've probably missed quite a few of those individuals as they're already planning that in the month of December.
Mhm.
But one of the biggest things that I really love with the take that we're going with this campaign that we have is, this is the no resolution revolution. And
I
so,
love that, by the way.
right?
I really, really like that because I don't know about anyone else, but it feels daunting sometimes, this whole resolution business, right? Like, it feels overwhelming, it feels like a lot of pressure, but we're all already doing so many of these things, so I love it.
Exactly, exactly, and what I love, like, what I bet I'm sure people are like, "The no resolution revolution, what's that?" And it's essentially an anti-revolution, and where we're really leaning into that is LifeVantage is here to change that because you're activated, you don't need to start over.
Right.
You're going to continue to build on those building blocks of being activated from the products, being activated from your wallet and the financial piece that the Evolve compensation plan brings. So I think that I really like that, and it's a different approach. These are lifestyle changes that people need to be locked in to doing, just moving forward. This isn't for a short little sprint and short time. If you're going to approach it that way, with these new years, I mean, you're going to be missing the boat big because it's going to put you in a situation where you have these spurts and roller coaster rides within your business, and still instead of instilling proper expectations, finding the individuals that you need to build this business with, and getting on that stable trend upward of building your business. So I absolutely love that, but we haven't even told them exactly what this will be.
So, yeah, we've kind of talked about the no resolution revolution, which is a little bit of a mouthful, by the way, but I love it. So, um, yeah, what does that and I like that it's a long-term thing, like you said, Skylar, this isn't just a sprint. And I think of it one way that, as I kind of thought about this is it doesn't feel like you said, a sprint, and these are things that all of you are already doing. You're already incorporating activation in your lives and your lifestyle, so it's really helping people come along with you and helping them make these long-term lifestyle changes with you.
Yeah.
So, what does that look like? We threw out that little tag, but what does that look like in December, and how's it gonna help them build their business and their lifestyle and all the things during the month of December?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So with this isn't a resolution, it's a revolution, and essentially how we're going to carry that out and making sure that we just beat to that drum, moving into this new year and rounding out the year of 2025 strong in December. It's going to be around our Activate 90 campaign. Okay.
Mm.
And so
So a new thing you just threw out there. Activate 90.
Activate 90, okay? And so what the Activate 90 is this essentially it's this campaign where January 1st through March 31st, we're going to be rallying around so many different pieces where you're going to be getting hands-on training every single week if you're one of the individuals that qualify for this. And it's going to be really fantastic, and I want to go into more detail of what that might look like, but before we go into what that looks like for January through March of what Activate 90 will actually be, there is a little precursor where kind of the prep up to that you need to leverage in the month of December to be able to reap the rewards of the Activate 90 of what's to come. So I think that just to go in sequential order, making sure that we are covering what they need to do right now December 1st, moving forward for the rest of this month, what is it that you need to focus on? And then what's to come very, very shortly. So, do you mind if I just jump into what we got ready for him in December?
Oh, let's do it.
Okay, fantastic. So, there's a couple different moving parts within the month of December. What you're going to want to really push for is there's going to be two ways to go ahead and qualify for the Activate 90, and it's going to be kind of a tiered approach. Activate 90, the first way to go ahead and just get the business started and make sure that you're in the right spot or doing the right things in the month of December is that for all of those existing consultants, so existing consultant meaning you were enrolled before December 1st of 2025. So for all of those existing, what they need to do is that they need to personally enroll 200 in new volume with each of those individuals that are helping them count towards that 200 SV, setting up a subscription. And that's kind of that first barrier to entry, and and I'll cover exactly what that gets them. But that's like going to be your first step of do the 200 SV, and you're going to get access to some of the trainings and some of the details that I'll go more into detail here in just a little bit. And then we have the next piece, which is go ahead and personally enroll 600 SV with personally enrolled individuals, all setting up subscriptions as well. And once you've done that, you're going to get that top tier of experience for the Activate 90.
Mhm.
And again, I'll go into more detail of what that experience looks like and why they should be so excited about that. But again, just going back to 200 SV or 600 SV of new enrollment, making sure that they're on a subscription as well. Is that we good with that, Mindy?
Absolutely. So, yeah, 200, I'm
And
following you,
oh,
200 or 600. 200's gonna get me access, 600's gonna get me a little bit extra.
yes,
Okay.
yes, exactly. And so that's for our existing. Now, for that brand new person coming in, the brand new person being like a new consultant, because it's only consultants that could qualify for this, but a new consultant just needs to come in on a 200 SV order and set up a subscription. That's going to be kind of their barrier to entry for that first tier. And then, of course, they will have the option to go ahead and sell 600 SV in their first month, in the month of December, to new individuals coming into the business. And then, of course, they'll get that second tier of all the VIP perks that we're kind of alluding to. So,
So even if I am a brand new consultant coming in the month of December, I still
mhm.
have the opportunity to get that higher tier
Yep.
of the Activate 90 program.
Yep.
Very
Yep.
cool.
Exactly. Yeah. And what's really cool with this is the existing consultants, they could leverage getting someone in, a brand new consultant on 200 SV, and making sure that they have a subscription set up. So what that does is that it not only qualifies that existing consultant, it also qualifies that new consultant. So this is something that they could leverage with getting someone in the business right now of, you want to be part of this campaign, that you have to be enrolled this month this way with the 200 SV on subscription, and you're going to be able to reap the rewards of this massive campaign that will just truly launch your business in a massive way.
I like it. So everyone wins.
Everybody wins.
I like it.
Yeah, so December, we're really happy with running that through there. And one of the big pieces with these qualifications too is, like, I know we've talked about some of the incentives that we have running this month as well, which just carry over for this quarter with the Love Life Q4 incentive.
I was gonna say, as you're talking about, the enrollment and, earning these tier 1 and tier 2 with Activate 90,
Yep.
I was just thinking we have a promotion going on right now that goes through the end of December. So these will be stackable.
Yeah, yeah, they will.
That's
And
that's amazing.
absolutely, yeah, yeah. I mean, where else can you go ahead and get your business started? Get in, barrier to entry, just 200 SV of getting your new, let's say, healthy edge stack or pack,
Mhm.
and setting that up on subscription, and then you're going to turn around and do that with three other individuals in your business. You're going to get all of them qualified for the Activate 90. You're qualified for the Activate 90 plus the VIP perks. And then on top of that, you're also just positioning everybody to have success. And not only all that, but from the Love Life incentive, you just put an additional $200 in your pocket to your for the December and holiday timeframe. Like that is awesome.
Yeah, we could all use a little extra, during the holidays, right?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah, yeah.
we're the thing that as I'm listening and, kind of adding this all up and, the thing that I really love about all of this is there are things in place that, we're looking towards, and so we're looking at, okay, I'm really, like, doing some things now, looking
Mhm.
towards January, right? For like, I wanna earn that tier 2 and be able to participate fully with all the bells and whistles for Activate 90. So I wanna hit that tier 2, and I'm looking towards January. But in the meantime, as I'm doing that, I'm also earning currently, um,
Mhm.
and rolling 3 and getting that $200 bonus. And I'm also really building towards my rank advancement goals. And it also, correct me if I'm wrong, but it also earns me points towards the executive destination trip. And that's also a big goal of mine. So
Totally. Yeah.
there's a lot of opportunity here for current, future, all the things.
Yes, there absolutely is, and the best part is that is all happening only in the month of December, as this is the last month. Yeah, exactly. So it's that essentially you don't want to leave any money on the table, taking full advantage of what the company offers. I mean, that is a crucial piece to having success within your business. So I've seen over all the years the individuals that have leveraged things such as this regardless of the time of year. This is probably one of the better times to just put the pedal to the floor. While a lot of people might be distracted with holidays, and I'm not saying don't celebrate holidays and spend time with your family, but that's the beauty of this business is you could find just nooks and crannies of when you're able to reach out to people and work. And I mean, everything that I've learned from my career and from my sports as a child and playing and growing up is it's the work that you're going to do in the dark that really will let you shine in the light. And I think that that is a perfect testament to why people should be putting their head down, going to work when most aren't probably following that behavior, and you're going to yield the rewards that most don't get if you do that kind of behavior. So
Absolutely. Well, and as we know, we've talked about this. I think that Sky, you and I have talked about this many times, and I think even the last time you were on, we mentioned this. But we know the work that we do now usually shows up a month, 2 months down the road, and a
yep.
lot of the things that you're seeing now currently in your business are because of conversations or work that you did 1 or 2 months ago. And so, like you said, you definitely, um, always want to find a little bit of balance and enjoy the holidays and life and all the things that we all have happening, but, you don't wanna take your foot off the gas either. And so finding, a little bit of balance in that is crucial for every
Yes.
but
Absolutely. Well, and real fast, Mindy, if you don't mind, so we talked about what the qualifications are for this, and obviously went off a little bit on what additionally are they going to be qualifying for by doing that behavior.
yeah,
But there is one other piece that kicks off in the month of December that is going hand in hand with this campaign that we're running for Activate 90. And that is one piece that I really wanted to just call out is that starting in on December 1st, we're actually going to be offering up a killer deal around our mind body system. Okay. It's fantastic. We actually will be giving 20% off on the Mind Body subscriptions. So anybody that has Mind Body on their subscription will get 20% off the Mind Body subscription.
so that starts today is what you're telling me.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
You have not all seen an announcement about that yet. You're going to, because I this we go live a little earlier than some of the other things. So if you haven't tuned in or checked the website or gotten your weekly email, you maybe have not seen this yet. So you're welcome that you've tuned. Way to go for tuning into this and finding out early. But
Yep. Hey,
that
that's the perks of the Activation Nation. That's why everybody's tuned in,
we
locked in every
sometimes
week.
we kind of squeak out some things that maybe we shouldn't know. But, wow, so 20% off the mind body system, that's a lot.
It is, and the one of the additional pieces too is that if you get the mind body system with the healthy edge,
Mhm.
it'll actually end up being about a 25% savings that you get on the whole thing together. That we are making that we at making sure that if you're adding our Protandim NRF2, and then you get that with the P84, which is absolutely incredible and
Mm.
doing amazing things with the 14 gut peptides that it has, and what we've seen in just such a short amount of time. People are absolutely going crazy over this. But these two products together, in addition to the mind body system and getting that on the subscription, you're going to get 25% off on that full order together. So it's a great time to go ahead and lock in with those orders and take advantage of the mind body system that so many have had such great results with.
So it just keeps getting better and better is what I'm hearing. December is there's so much opportunity and so many things on the table for all of you to really utilize in your business.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well,
No.
I have loved all of this, Guy. I feel like we really gave out so many fun little tidbits, some really great things for all of you to go out and use during this fun, busy month. Um, and thanks for joining me, Sky, and sharing all
Y-
the things with us.
Yeah, real quick, I think I kind of teased it a little bit before we head off, and I know we'll wrap up here in just a minute.
Of course.
I just want to kind of give a little insight on what they're going to be qualifying for, because I think that's one thing that's going to be really, really important
With
is,
the
you know,
Activate 90.
yeah, so they have
Okay,
the Activate
we're giving you
90.
a little more information here, guys. I like it.
So with Activate 90, what they're actually pushing to qualify for is we're going to be having weekly trainings that people are going to be able to tie into starting in January, as we mentioned. And so those trainings are going to be all focused around personal growth, credibility. So consultants will essentially be getting the trained on experience and trustworthy and building up that credibility, visibility. So that's going to be making sure that we're featuring and recognizing individuals on the app and social and the LifeVantage channels. We're going to have community leadership. That's going to be a big piece as well, where exclusive groups will be able to take advantage of that. You have the exclusive perks that are going to be, early access to future programs, and then you have the business growth, which I absolutely love. So making sure that you have better retention, stronger enrollments, and a higher trust with your prospects. So those are all going to be pieces that are going to be trained on. And so by doing the 200 SV of new enrollment, if you're an existing consultant in the month of December, or if you are a brand new consultant in the month of December, you just need to enroll on that 200 SV. And both, obviously need to have subscriptions tied to it. But the biggest thing with by doing that, you get access to these trainings, which I'm super excited that they get access to that. Now, in addition to that, we had that additional tier of getting the 600 SV, which I'm kind of labeling as like that VIP access. And what they're actually getting in addition to that is that they're going to get a brand new product that's going to be set up on their subscription. So obviously they'll need to continue to have their subscription, but we'll go ahead and add a brand new product that they will get before everybody else. And so I'm really excited about that
I
additional
mean, I think
piece.
everyone wants early access to new products, right? I
Early
never heard
access,
anyone
yes.
say that they don't want that.
Yes, yes, and you're gonna love this brand new product, but you'll get that before everybody else, if you qualify with the 600 SV. But not only that, you also will be getting additional points towards something that you're going to learn more about here very, very soon. All I will say is make sure that you're tuning into the Open the Month call. You're tuning into the global kickoff virtual event. That's going to be where a lot of these details are all coming together. And I promise you, from the support and what we're going to provide you, we have never had something so helpful, so supportive in the tools, in the resources that you're going to be able to leverage with this, the features, they're second to none. I'm super stoked with what everything is coming to together with this complete package. And I just can't wait for you guys to crush it in the month of December so you could reap the rewards for the kickoff going into the new year.
Oh, I love it, Sky. Thank you so much. if we take nothing else away from today, I think a couple things to remember: no resolution, revolution. And there are so many things and so many opportunities on the table during the month of December to really continue to have a strong, successful business all the way into January, and make sure that you're taking advantage of all of those things because there's so much. Regardless of how you build your business and what it looks like currently, there are so many opportunities for everyone, to take advantage of, and we've got some exciting things coming. Like Skylar said, we've got our global kickoff. Make sure there are gonna be even more announcements happening on that, and so make sure
Yep.
that you register. It's free. Get online, get registered for that, host a watch party, get all your friends together,
Mhm.
do it together. We're gonna have some great little packages if you are hosting a watch party, some things that you'll be able to use for your group, and make sure that, you guys have fun and enjoy the momentum and all the things that are happening, and I hope that everyone has an absolutely fantastic month, a wonderful holiday season, and that you are doing all the things that you love in your business and your personal lives. So thank you so much, Skylar, for joining us. Thank you, all of you that are listening in today, and we will see you all next week.
Perfect. Thanks, Mindy. See you, everyone.
Thanks for listening to today's episode of the Activation Nation podcast. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for future episodes and updates, and share with a friend or prospect that you think could benefit from today's conversation. Check the episode description for any links or disclaimers, and we'll see you next week for another episode. And now, the legal stuff. The sales earnings disclosed are potential gross earnings and do not account for expenses incurred in building a business. The average 12-month earnings of a typical U.S. consultant who earned in 2024 are $683. LifeVantage does not guarantee any income or rank success. A consultant's earnings will depend on individual diligence, work effort, and market conditions. Visit the LifeVantage Income Disclosure Statement for more information.